First of January, 2020. A new year.
It's a new year.
Well, that is how to start a new year productively. I got up early to go to work for a 2-hour shift, and then I edited an entire video before noon.
Might be wise to start off the new year by giving this entire room a clean up, because believe me, it needs one. Let's go. Whew, too close. Bam. I love that. 2020, the marathon year. This is basically going to be a goal setting video. I'm sorry, this is just impossible to do without a shadow. It's not exactly New Year's resolutions, because I don't think you should make resolutions just because it's a new year, if you know what I mean. You can make resolutions whenever, so New Year's resolutions are just like, well, what's the point? Just start something whenever. But at the same time, you kind of want to have those goals for the year which you do want to gradually work towards. But I don't think that's the same thing. I'm calling 2020 my marathon year, not just because I'm trying to run a lot more than I used to and keep my fitness levels up. Although one day I think running a marathon would be cool, and it's definitely something I'd like to do in the future. But basically, because this year is going to be like a marathon for me. Marathon, I'm English, not American, I'll just say marathon. I'm going to be running every day. I want to gradually train and keep my fitness levels up, which is something I haven't quite done in the past few years. Also, I'm going to be grinding with work in the morning, Saturday mornings, possibly weekday mornings as well. I've worked today, you can probably tell. And also, I'm going to be working really hard on my YouTube and my photography, as well as my languages at college. So yeah, going to be a hard-working year, but should be fun. Basically, I study Spanish and French in college. You should probably know if you're a proper subscriber. In the new year, I have got exams in January and exams at the end of the year. I want to absolutely smash those. I want to get A in both subjects. Also, I want to do well in my photography, but I don't have an exam for that, so. I'm going to be grinding in the college day. I have 3 periods. I also have my lessons. I'm going to work absolutely super duper hard in all the college day because I can definitely get an A. Personally, I think I can definitely get A's in all those subjects. It's just a matter of working for it, and I'm going to work for it. So yeah, my goal is to work really hard throughout the college day. Even if I don't get an A in the subjects, but I know that I've worked my absolute hardest, that will be goal complete for me. I need new language goals, German and Norwegian for the new year. Why can't I just stick to 2 languages? Basically, I think that I could cope with doing 4 languages, especially since German and Norwegian, it won't be a 3-month challenge like Italian was or French was. I'm going to be doing this really long term. I want to spend the next 3 years learning both these languages, just trying to perfect it. Norwegian has been one I've wanted to learn for a while, so I'm just gonna put my heart and soul into that. Does that sound weird? And German, I think, is just gonna be a harder language than French and Spanish, so it's probably gonna take a bit more time to master, so. Those are going to be long-term ones. I'm not going to put too much effort into it every day, just a bit every evening. Gradually work towards it, as well as doing Spanish and French in the daytime. I'm going to grind on YouTube as well. I've kind of neglected YouTube last year. My upload schedule says it all. I want to be a videographer and photographer when I'm older, so I do need to work towards those as well. I'm doing photography in college, but I'm going to work outside of college towards my photography as well, doing my own little projects, doing photography videos maybe, just see what comes of that. Should be fun, and hopefully I'll learn something in the process. Videography wise, I'm constantly teaching myself new stuff. I watch YouTubers like Peter McKinnon, Matty Harpoy, I still can't say his name, and I learn a lot of things through their videos, so hopefully I can put that into motion in my own stuff. But at the same time, trying to be original, unique, and myself. Master Premiere Pro, yeah, I said in a video recently I got Premiere Pro. Well, I kind of need to learn that piece of software if I want to be a videographer. Working every week, Saturdays are a definite. I can also do Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I've said to work that I can do those days from now on. Whether or not I get shifts on those days, we'll have to wait and see. I do have goals in terms of work because I want to save up my money from both my work and my paper round, which I do every Wednesday. I want to buy a drone in May or June, sometime around then when I've saved up enough money. And maybe a laptop and a new lens in the summer. Depends how much I can save up, depends how much I earn, etc. The main goal is to get the drone. I really, really want the drone. It's one of the dreams of mine. I'd love to have a drone. Even better an FPV drone, but that'll be in a few years' time. I just think drone shots outside will be quite cool, seeing as I don't live in such a fun location to vlog in. I struggle for ideas. If I can do a few boring vlogs but get some cool drone shots in, I think it would, one, make my vlogs more interesting, but two, by making my vlogs interesting, motivate me a lot more to vlog in what I always think is a boring location. So I think a drone would be a cool addition. Yeah, photography videos, if you have any ideas, let me know down in the comments, because I'd be happy to make any of them. So here are my 2020 goals. Quick recap basically. These are the exact ones. By June I want to have a drone, so I'm gonna have to save up. By the end of the year, a new laptop. By summer, a monitor and 300mm lens. My birthday's in July, so hopefully I can either get money then or get the monitor or lens then, so it'll get one of them out of the way. 5k YouTube subscribers. I know that's a push, and maybe it's not a realistic goal. Maybe I'll only get like a few hundred maybe, but I'd rather aim high than aim low, if you know what I mean. 3k Instagram followers, I think I can definitely do that, seeing as I got my other account to 4 or 5k last year before I switched. Conversational German and Norwegian, I can definitely do that. I can do conversational in both languages. It's just how far I want to push it in the next 3 years rather than just learn to a conversational level in 1 year. A in both French and Spanish, that's the goal, but the main focus is working hard and putting all my energy into it, not so much the grade I come out with. If I know I've tried my hardest, I don't mind. To have recorded some cool travel videos, I am going to Sevilla. I've told you about that already. I might be going on a summer holiday as well, so there's that to look forward to, and who knows, maybe a Paris trip at the end of the year. So if I can make some cool travel videos over those 2 or 3 trips, that'd be great. Be able to run 10k 3 times a week. I'm probably going to push more to do a mile or 2 a day, because I think running shorter distances a day are better than 3 long distance runs a week, but I want to be able to run 10k 3 times a week by the end of the year. Have the best year of my life. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but I want that out of every year. I want it to be the best year of my life. So yeah, 2020, please be the best year of my life.